I painted the trees and foliage pretty haphazardly in this illustration, and I feel like I got away with it. In this piece, though, I could get away with it because the foliage just doesn't feature all that much. The rest of the shapes, around the focal area, for example, are much more controlled and designed. Take the green monster, for instance. For his fur in sunlight, I've designed this simple shape. A simple shape is simple because it's easy to draw. They're equally easy to fill in with a value. A simple shape can support the added complexity that comes with varieties of edge, such as the ones I'm creating now. And you can even kind of dice them up a little bit like this, adding even more complexity. The shape's underlying simplicity is what helps keep all of this readable. That's the simple secret that allows for many trees to be in a background together, or even one giant tree that has to hold someone's interest. So if you're finding yourself mired in these uncontrolled shapes, the discipline is group their values and colors together, reducing the complexity, and then apply a design pass over that. The other goal here is to make sure you're always thinking abstractly and compositionally. That is, have a thoughtful delineation of big, medium, and small shapes. That's really going to help the tree feel both visually interesting, as well as capture the randomness of nature. To visualize how even this simple exercise is working, it follows a typical shape arrangement like this. First, you think about the biggest shapes. That's the shape of light versus the shape of shadow. Try and start with just two shapes, one for the light, one for the shadow. Now, working within the light family or the shadow family, you can subdivide these values, effectively adding medium-sized shapes. This gives the composition more interest, remembering, of course, that any shape you add should be simple in its design. And then from here, you can add quite a few more small shapes. And now you've completed a nice big, medium, small distribution. My hope is, when you see it like this, you can appreciate the abstract composition nature of it, rather than thinking of thousands of leaves on a tree. These are the artistic tools that allow Studio Ghibli artists to consistently paint trees like this, each shape crafted lovingly by hand.